I'll ring you.
Just
Sorry.
swing about.
So, go on. Right, I'll say something. Tell I haven't caused any problems. You can see that, yeah. I've got 12 kids. It's their birthday today.
Let him go to the bus and say goodbye to the kids if you're going to take him.
Say that again, sorry?
The bus is right there. Let him say goodbye.
Let him go and say goodbye to the
He
kids.
needs to say bye here, and then he needs to say.
Tommy Robinson arrested again. I want to give you my opinion on this. Now, I don't really speak a lot to do with the English stuff. I've been covering a lot to do in my own country in Ireland. But I want to give you my opinion on Tommy Robinson's arrest. Now, Tommy Robinson seems to be getting arrested every single month. Now, there has to be a reason behind this. You've watched the video, and the video it's daunting. It's telling guys what's actually the political landscape in the West at the minute. It's not just an English problem. People come here and say, well, that's England, or that's Ireland, or that's America. No, there's a common theme that's happening in Western countries right now. So Tommy Robinson has been arrested, and he's going to be out on Monday. I think he was arrested today, I believe, or was it Friday? I don't know. And over the weekend, you have to wait. So they've picked their time to arrest him and put him in prison, knowing that he has to wait till Monday to get out. Could be a coincidence. I don't know. Now, in regards to his arrest, there wasn't much around why he was arrested. Now, I do think that he's not allowed into London. He's barred from London. So an Englishman is barred from his own capital city. Interesting politics, interesting laws. And if he needs to go anywhere, he has to notify the authorities that he's going to said area. If he doesn't, then he's actually committing an offence. So he's barred from London, but if he goes anywhere else in the UK, he has to let the authorities know. Interesting laws. And this comes at the same time where there's actual terrorists roaming the streets of England, roaming the streets of Ireland, roaming the streets of the West, and they're able to move around freely. So why are they not inhibited in their movements? These questions need to be asked. Now, I really have to state this. I'm an Irish nationalist. I'm for the unification of Ireland. And a lot of people say, whoa, what? Wait, hold on. You're an Irish nationalist. You're not supposed to be a far lefty that doesn't know his arse from his elbow and is like completely woke and no genders and, kiss the feet of every race apart from the white man. Definitely not. There is a rising in Ireland at the minute. And the normal people of Ireland, the normal thinking people of Ireland have realised that we are being sold out by our politicians. All of them. Left and right. Unionist and nationalist. Conservative and liberal. These people are all singing from the same song sheet. So whenever I see a person like Tommy Robinson who's blew the whistle on a lot of different things, there's going to be a lot of people in the comment section. There's going to be a lot of people that don't like Tommy. I'm actually critical of Tommy on a few things myself. But one thing I'm an advocate for is freedom of speech and the freedom to be able to report on things and have your opinion. To date, I don't really think I've ever heard Tommy Robinson come out with a racist thing. Never heard a racist thing come out of his mouth. But for some reason, everybody is dubbing him a far-right racist, with apparently extremist ideas, while at the same time facilitating actual terrorists walking around the streets of England and the West. It's crazy. It's absolutely mental. So you've got this guy, Tommy. He goes into London. This is the video I seen there a couple of weeks ago. He goes into London. The police arrest him because he's not supposed to be in London because he's causing alarm and distress. And when they arrest him, everybody's happy and laughing and everybody's taking pictures with him. There's no alarm or distress. Now, they arrest him today or yesterday, whenever it was, when he was out with his daughter for her 12th birthday. He was at a football match. I don't believe this was London. If it was London, I apologise. It could be London. But I don't think it was London because I know that he knows that he's barred from London. I think he was at a football match, but he also was out for his 12-year-old daughter's birthday. The police seen that. In the video that you've just watched, they say to him, we're going to arrest you anyway. They don't care. You can see the cop's face. They don't care. There is a serious problem in the West right now. Whether you love Tommy Robinson or whether you hate him, it doesn't make a difference. Because if you think this just stops at Tommy Robinson, you are greatly mistaken. Because all it needs is, this is to the far lefties now, it just needs a time or a shift for them to shift their politics and aim that authoritarianism at you. And maybe they'll be against your ideas, and maybe they will arrest you while you're out with your 12-year-old daughter, or maybe they'll arrest you for just speaking the truth on a certain situation. So to the people that actually hate Tommy, you need to understand, when you support this type of behavior from the police, you're actually supporting the future destruction of your children. Because when they live in that type of a authoritarian society, they won't be able to speak the truth. Your children won't be able to say, I was harmed by said person, because that might be deemed racist. So everybody should be worried about this. We should be worried at the fact that there is an Englishman in England not being able to travel freely without letting the authorities know. Plus, he's not allowed to travel into his own capital, while at the same time actual registered terrorists are allowed to walk about freely. This isn't an Islam or Christianity thing, or Islam versus Judaism thing. I don't care about that. I'm coming to you here as an Irishman. There'll be English people watching this, there'll be Americans watching this, there'll be Irish people watching this, unionists, nationalists watching this. If you support this, then you're supporting the destruction of the future generation. And you're making it very, very hard on them. Our ancestors wouldn't have fought for this. Our ancestors would have said, hold on here. You're telling me this man can't celebrate his 12-year-old's birthday? He can't go to a football match? You're saying this is alarm and distress. In the video you heard that. This is alarm and distress. There's a lot of things that alarm and distress me, but those people don't get arrested for that. So we're living in very, very uncertain times here, guys. You think that we're living in this free world. Right now, I think the UK holds the highest number of arrests for social media posts. Couldn't believe it whenever I heard it. Absolutely crazy. So do we accept this and go, right, okay, well, I hate him because he's a racist and a bigot, even though he's not? But just say you've got that whack job mentality. Well, he's a racist and a bigot, so I hate him and I support this. But whenever it happens to you, you're going to cry foul play. So there has to be an even playing field for all. You can't arrest people because of their ideas. You can't arrest people because of their points of views. You can't do that. If you do that, you do not live in a free society. That's a fact. I'm really shocked that the majority of the population of England support that. They like that. That's what they want. That's going to happen to you. Trust me on that. The tide is going to change in the next 10 years. They're going they've used the radical left as useful idiots. They've promised you all this LGBTQ stuff. They've promised you all this Islam stuff. They're going to turn that around on you. Whenever you realize their inconsistencies, they're going to turn this around on you. And they're going to use that authoritarian rule on you. And then you're going to run to people saying, well, hold on, can somebody help me here? And they're going to say, well, hold on, you didn't help us, so why should we help you? So even if you hate Tommy, this isn't an Israel or Palestine thing. I'm a supporter of Palestine. I've been advocating for the Palestinians to be free for the past 6 years, before the man in the box told you to be angry. Except now you're angry because you're told to go out and protest. But before you didn't really care. So are you going to take this? Is England going to take this? And just be okay with this? A man just getting arrested because he's out walking with his daughter. There could be more to it. They're saying that he possibly could have committed an offence, but they said alarm and distress. He said, I haven't caused any alarm and distress. So that I'm assuming they have arrested him on the grounds that he's causing alarm and distress. I don't think he did, and I think they've seen that as a prime opportunity to arrest him again. They have weaponized the police. There is a two-tiered policing system in England. I would say that's already, there's the beginning of that in Ireland already. If you're going to allow that, then you're allowing your future kids to be governed under a two-tier policing system. And if you don't toe the line, then you're going to feel the brunt of that authoritarianism. Your choice, folks. Your choice. Are you going to take it? You've protested for less. You've protested for less. You've done wacky things for less. So you're just going to allow this man to be arrested. Crazy stuff. Absolutely mental.